So today we'll be covering how to use Google safely. Objectives: inform you on the ways your data is at risk while using Google, provide tools to navigate Google safely, and show you settings that you can adjust to make your browsing experience more secure. Risks when using Google. Data leaks. Google collects a lot of your data, and even though Google is incredibly good at protecting itself from data leaks and attacks, there's always a risk of data leaking, though very small. The best way to keep yourself safe from this is just to be aware and do not store sensitive information directly on your Google account. Cookies. Every time you search with Google, a cookie is stored. This cookie gives Google information about the websites you visit and your search history. That information is also linked to any Gmail accounts you have logged in on your device. Tracking. Google uses analytics to determine patterns about your internet use. This is the information that gives Google its advertising power. This data is extremely beneficial for marketers looking for customer insights and targeting people with ads on Google and beyond. Gmail messages is tracked to improve relevance and targeting of ads and to block spam emails. This email isn't read by any human being, only computers analyzing the information. But even if computers are the only ones to see the data, it is still being tracked and stored. Google Chrome. By using Google products like Gmail, Google Search, and the Google Chrome browser, Google gets more data because all your activity within the browser can be linked to your Google account. Incognito mode. Chrome's incognito mode is often taken to mean that it protects user privacy. However, it doesn't keep websites from tracking user data of visitors. While the Chrome browser itself won't store your browsing history, the sites you visit can still gather information. The gist. Google has the capacity to collect a lot of information about you. Google uses this data for mostly advertising purposes. This doesn't mean you shouldn't use Google, but it does mean you should be conscious of Google's practices when using the search engine and other Google programs. How you can keep yourself safe. Safe Search. Safe Search can help you filter explicit content from your results. When Safe Search is on, it helps filter out explicit content in Google search results for all your queries across images, videos, and websites. Don't save passwords on your Chrome browser. Use a password manager. Don't save your passwords on your Google account. In the rare case that your account information is leaked or hacked, someone could have an enormous amount of information on you, including your logins, a dangerous combination. Passphrase to protect your saved Google data. A passphrase is a sentence you make up that you will need to enter whenever you want to sync your account with a new device. By setting up a passphrase, you add an extra layer of security to your account. Disable sync. Rather than protecting syncing data with a passphrase, you can also disable it altogether. Being signed into Google doesn't necessarily mean that your data has to be collected across your devices. You can actually turn off the sync feature. Syncing helps you view the same information on a mobile device as well as other computers, but it's entirely your choice to opt out of this useful feature, making it harder for Google to create a whole profile on you. Don't sign into Google. Another step further in preventing Google from collecting data on you is to simply not be signed into a Google account while using Google Search in Chrome. This option can come with disadvantages. Turning off web history. You probably turn on the web history option known as personalized search when you first created your Google account. This feature means that Google may be storing a personalized search history of you. Google does not use this data to target ads. It uses a separate search history, which is essentially anonymous for that. Google doesn't technically use this information, but the data stored from your web history is stored forever unless you turn it off or delete the contents. Opt out of interest-based ad serving. When Google builds its profile for you, it assigns categories to decide what ads to show you. You can remove these interest categories by visiting your ad preferences page. Use Google's privacy checkup feature. If you want to find out what information you are currently sharing with Google, you can go through Google itself. Using Privacy Checkup allows you to see what information is being shared with Google and what accounts you may have linked. Once you know what information is being shared, you are in a better position to make changes to those settings and protect the data you share with those services. Clear your browser data. To protect yourself from IRL data risk rather than online ones, you can also clear all of your browsing data frequently. You can choose to delete all your cookies, cached images, stored information, autofill data, and browsing history. That way, if someone borrows your laptop or phone or steals it, they'll never be able to know what sites you were on or your logins. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to learn this lesson with a Cyber Seniors mentor, please go to www.cyberseniors.org or call 1-844-217-3057 to register for a one-on-one phone session. We also host weekly tech drop-in sessions from 2 to 3 p.m. ET on Thursdays.